Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to my beloved lecturer, Madam JBA2425C, and to my fellow classmates. My name is Nur Farah Nabihah Binti Zaini, and I'm from JBA2425C. Today I'll be presenting about my current issue, that is white-collar crime. Okay, this is just the overview of my presentation. First, I will start with the introduction, and then I will go to the content, which consists of issues and solution, and next go to the conclusion, and last but not least, my point of view. Okay, first, I will start with the introductions. Okay, what is unethical behavior? Unethical behavior is an action that is considered as immoral and not proper for someone to do. Not only business professionals and politicians can behave unethically, but also an individual personally. This kind of behavior should not be tolerated and must be prevented from the root. Issues and ethics happen when a given choice, situation, or action create dispute with general public ethical standard. General ethics standard comprises honesty, trustworthiness, decency, and also fairness. Example of issues and ethics is first scam, money laundering, whistleblowing, conflict of interest, and also white-collar crime. When reviewing ethical issues, there is several steps can be taken before decision making. The first step is first acknowledge there is an issue. Second, identify the person involved and the issues they get themselves into. Third, consider related facts, law, and principles. Fourth, identify the relevant actions to be taken. Fifth, implement the actions. And last but not least, assess on the action taken and do the follow-up on the subject matter. Before I continue with my presentation, I would like to share with everyone a short video about what is white-collar crime. So I hope you all can enjoy the video.
White-collar crime is a financially motivated crime done to obtain or avoid losing money, property, services, or to secure a personal or business advantage. It includes non-violent crimes done in commercial situations to gain money. In 2017, the police arrested 2,528 people in connection to white-collar crimes. The FBI groups white-collar crime in three major threat categories: corporate fraud, money laundering, and securities and commodities fraud. Corporate fraud involves schemes designed to deceive investors, auditors, and analysts about the financial condition of a corporation. It can include falsifying financial information, self-dealing by corporate insiders, and fraud connected to otherwise legitimate mutual hedge funds. Money laundering is the process criminals use to make money gained through crime appear to come from a legitimate source. Money laundering puts the illegally gained money or dirty money into the legally operated business, like a laundromat. The dirty money mixes with the money from the laundromat and appears to be gained from there as well, making it clean. Securities and commodities fraud is misrepresenting information in order to make a profit in the financial market. The most common types of securities and commodity fraud are investment fraud, promissory note fraud, commodities, broker embezzlement, and market manipulation. This includes Ponzi and pyramid schemes.
So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Now I will continue with my presentations. Okay, what is white-collar crime? White-collar crime can be depicted into variety type of crime. However, they are normally linked with crime executed through deceptions and spurred by monetary benefit. These type of crime includes money laundering, corruptions, and fraud. This crime also has tarnished multiple brand reputation and value of shareholder at the company. For example, in the typo company, their CEO and its former CFO has stole more than $115 million from the company, and both of them were sentenced to no less than 8 years and 4 months in prison due to the crime that they are committing. This is some of the examples from the newspaper I take about the white-collar crime cases that happen in Malaysia. And this is another example. Okay, now this is a video I would like to share. Just another example of white-collar crime that happened in Malaysia, and I hope you all can enjoy this video.
Seramai 6 lagi individu ditahan reman bagi membantu siasatan kes rasuah membabitkan sindiket penipuan melalui sistem pesanan ringkas SMS selepas penahanan 6 individu sebelum ini. Ke-6 individu ini ditahan reman selama 3 hari selepas pihak Suruhanjaya Pencegahan Rasuah Malaysia SPRM membuat permohonan di hadapan Magistrat di Mahkamah Magistrat Putrajaya pada Jumaat pagi 13 November. Magistrat membenarkan mereka ditahan reman sehingga 15 November ini.
Sementara itu, Azam mengesahkan seramai 20 individu termasuk 8 daripada pasukan polis ditahan dalam operasi khas kes pengubahan wang haram melibatkan sindiket penipuan Macau Scam. Katanya pihaknya turut menyita 730 akaun bank yang mengandungi wang 80 juta ringgit, wang tunai 5 juta ringgit dan 23 kenderaan mewah dipercayai hasil aktiviti itu.
Kami secara agresifnya telah membongkar kegiatan ini, yang mana ini kegiatan satu sindiket yang menipu orang ramai. Setakat ini sejumlah 11 orang awam, orang rakyat tempatan dan juga seorang warga Cina telah ditahan oleh SPRM dan dalam siasatan kami sekarang ini dan masih lagi dijalankan. Dan juga pegawai-pegawai kerajaan daripada satu agensi penguatkuasa selama 8 orang setakat ini telah boleh ditahan dan sedang disiasat kerana mereka ini disyaki terlibat dan juga memberi perlindungan kepada pihak-pihak yang terlibat dalam isu maskam ini. Setakat ini juga kami juga telah menyita wang dalam bank akaun dan juga tunai. Sebanyak setakat ini 730 akaun telah dibekukan sejumlah 80 juta ringgit. Dan juga wang cash telah kita rampas setakat ini lebih kurang 5 juta ringgit. 23 buah kenderaan yang mewah, tak ada kenderaan yang kecil-kecil, semua mewah, telah ditahan, yang mana pada kami inilah merupakan hasil atau proceed daripada aktiviti haram yang dimiliki oleh pihak-pihak terlibat dalam penipuan orang ramai ini. Antara kereta-kereta mewah itu ialah Bentley, Mustang, Rolls Royce, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Porsche, GTR dan beberapa motosikal berkuasa besar. So dalam siasatan ini, kami meyakini sindiket ini telah beroperasi sejak beberapa tahun lepas.
Suruhanjaya Pencegahan Rasuah Malaysia SPRM menerima 10 laporan berkaitan rasuah sejak kempen pilihan raya negeri PRN Sabah bermula 12 September lalu hingga semalam. Ketua Pesuruhjaya SPRM Datuk Seri Azam Baki berkata, daripada jumlah itu pihaknya membuka satu kertas siasatan membabitkan 2 individu yang disyaki menerima wang tunai untuk diagihkan kepada pengundi. Beliau berkata siasatan masih dijalankan dan kedua-dua individu berkenaan masih direman. Tambahnya, SPRM akan terus melaksanakan pemantauan dengan seramai 106 pegawai berada di lapangan selain bekerjasama dengan berkongsi maklumat dengan polis. SPRM turut membuka bilik gerakan di Kota Kinabalu, Sandakan, Lahad Datu, Tawau dan Keningau yang beroperasi 24 jam.
So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Now I will continue with my presentations. Okay, now we'll go to the content. First, I will go to the issues and later I will go to the solutions. Okay, the issues is Wells Fargo became center of attention in 2016 when the news about their crime made known to public through national news. The company under the spotlight due to the allegation that the retail bank unit had sold unnecessary product to their customer and had opened more than 1 million unauthorized illegal accounts. The company has been fined by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau amounting to $185 million on September 8. Another additional $1 billion has been added to the amount of fine due to the reason most of the customers start coming forward about the abuse. Okay, this is another video that I would like to share with you all about these issues. So I hope you all can enjoy. So with the help of the video, I hope you all are now more understand about the issues of this problem. Okay, now why is this crime happen? These crime happen are most likely because of first, lack of leadership skill. The problem of white-collar crime happen are more likely due to the lack of leadership skill among the leader in the company and due to the weak corporate structure. Next is the attitude itself. The attitude of some of the executive or management of not taking their responsibility seriously have also become one of the contributing factors in this problem. Last is not comply with the law. Two relatively saying that the cause of the problem is due to the ineffective regulations and compliance systems is not really reasonable because some individuals choose to break the law. Now we will go to the solutions of this problem. Due to the rising case of white-collar crime and the rising public concern, the regulator in the United States and other different nations have requested that all organizations increase their effort to fight with wrongdoing from their own employees. Due to this demanded request by the regulatory, almost all multinational companies are now putting on extra effort to comply with law and embraces zero tolerance of any unlawful actions conducted by their own workers. Now I will move on to the conclusions. In conclusion, this white-collar crime should not be taken lightly. The effect from this crime will not be only to the individual that commit the crime, but also it will affect the company's names and reputations. Tarnished reputation will destroy the company performance and most shareholders will take out their investment due to the fact that they have lost trust toward the company management. Public will also lose trust on the company and some might stop supporting their business. The crime should be prevented from the earlier stage. When managers see a sign that their employee might get involved with the crime, the manager should call them out and prevent from the issue to happen. Now I'll move on to point of view. My point of view for this issue is that many of them commit this crime because they simply start to think that the things that they are doing are not against the law. This is because many of the people around them do the same thing. Therefore, they start to believe it is legal and normal thing to do. Just because everyone doing it doesn't mean it is a right thing to do. Besides that, low moral value in their life will also become one of the main reasons why these crimes are committed. Bad influence and example shown by the higher position officer may also become one of the contributing factors. Subordinates seeing them do it and the senior officer encouraging and also joining them doing it make this problem getting worse. As a leader or a senior officer, they must give good example for people below them to follow. The bar must be set up high for the other employees to follow. Another behavior of taking the ethic lightly is also one of the many reasons this problem occurs. As mentioned by the author Romy Han in his article from Forbes, the management not being sensitive of this ethical issue lead to this crime to happen. In addition, leader must not play favorite. Leader must not bias and must punish and respond to every illegal activity done by their subordinate. They cannot simply turn a blind eye when their favorite employees start doing unethical things and let it slide just because they favor them. All the crime committed by anyone must not be tolerated and must be punished. The attitude of being lenient toward the favorable employee need to be vanished and abolished because this is where all the problem begins. Just because the employee is favored by many doesn't mean they cannot be called out for the crime they are making. Okay, so before I end my presentation, I would like to share my favorite quote and a quote that I found it attractive to share with you all. It is from Brandy Bodner that say the only way is the ethical way. So thank you for staying with me for the whole presentations, and I hope you all get something from my presentations. And that's all from me. Thank you.